A city skyline cuts to animated and realistic characters. Starring Scootoniago J1 as Kate Moon. Scootoniago J8 as Mr. Pig. Scootoniago J4 as Miles Neff. Scootoniago J7 as Rick Bax. Scootoniago J1 as Ben Sumner. Scootoniago J2 as TV Radio News Reporter. Scootoniago J3 as Christopher Flowers. Scootoniago J6 as Public Address Announcer. Casting by Leslie Harper, TSJ. Original score by David Newton. Music supervision by Thomas Double. Visual effects supervision by J.J. Lapidie. Co-producer, Paul Ellis. Executive producers, Kate Moon, Lernout. Produced by Richard Roberts and PGA, Signature, UGK. Based on Oklahoma's newest channel, the story of Kate Moon, courtesy of Albriton Communications. Characters created by William Smalley. Written and directed by Dylan Benham.
Alright everyone, it's time now to see how the world reacts, whether we show the world how impressive our bloopers would be, and how we done it.
And I agree, because we have been talking about mostly the Pringles versus Kris Kringle case a couple weeks ago. Maybe we should go back to that case again.
Flip better be here by the first blooper.
RTE2.
Mr. Tin. RTE2 is not in the US. RTE2 is in Ireland, and who do you have to contact?
I might have to contact Noel Fogarty, because he was from RTE1.
Noel Fogarty is not from RTE2. Mr. Tin, Noel Fogarty is from RTE1. Who from RTE2 do you have to contact? Not Noel Fogarty, not even Liz Christensen. It has gotta be either Michael Cowan.
I might have to go with Angie Mazzetti. Final answer.
Clint Moon's in the control room with two other members.
RTE2.
RTE2, Miles Neff, Mr. Tin, you guys are not supposed to talk about RTE2, Miles Neff, you definitely need to go in your office, and I'll be right there in just a jiff.
Mr. Moon, please do not tell me what to do. RTE2 is not from the United States of America. RTE2 is from Dublin, Ireland.
Google Chrome,
Google Chrome,
Google Chrome, Google Chrome, Google Chrome, Google Chrome, Google Chrome, Google Chrome.
The white screen cuts to no signal, then back to Boone in the control room.
Miles Neff, Mr. Tin, are you kidding me? There ain't no ViewMaster in the 330. Plus you have to go through Network 2 to find the right component for each logo, and you have to subscribe to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. No, we are not doing anything until we find out what is wrong with our system.
Miles Neff.
Mr. Tin, did you put Miles Neff on the 330 logo? I told you not to put anything on that logo. And now
Sony, he moved.
Miles Neff, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Mr. Tin, is that the Eternity RTE Network 2 needed it? No, RTE Network 2 does not need the Eternity for Oklahoma's News Channel 8. Maybe you should subscribe to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters, Mr. Tin. You pay $250,000 for this material to be shown on Channel 8. Maybe you should use 50-50 to break it down into All Big Planet.
Maybe you need to show RTE2 to Mr. Will Stacks over in New York, or else I will quit on you. I will quit on you, and I will be leaving this office and let Stacks take over. Mr. Moon, Silverado City is nothing but whatever it takes. That you should be going to vintage stock Broken Arrow. Mr. Moon, the 330, 3:30, and 30 is 30. Don't do the 330, and I will quit on you. Holy Lantern Light Festival.
The next day at
Mr.
Miles
Moon,
Neff's office.
I quit on you. I talked to Will Stacks from New York, and RTE is gonna try to call me back, and they're gonna file paperwork and send them over to Stacks, and he's gonna email every key 330 blooper there is. Mr. Moon, I am really leaving this office right now.
The control room.
Mr. Tin, Miles Neff, quit on me! 5 straight weeks of having Miles Neff as our agent, and now we're gonna find an additional agent to replace him.
Boone's standing next to Tim at the controls.
Broadcasters television code and RTE Network 2 on ViewMaster and all that.
3:30. 3:30, Mr. Tim, you do not understand, and now, Mr. Will Stacks is gonna be out of his job in New York City, and RTE would become our second agent.
Stacks building in New York. He and Mr.
Welcome back.
Stacks are
So
in
you hired me
headquarters.
to become a Tulsa agent, Mr. Miles Neff quit on you earlier today, so I would recommend adding RTE as a second agent, and that would be Jerry Wilson.
No, Mr. Stacks, I would go for Angie Mazzetti.
Oh, Angie Mazzetti, I take it. So, have you been using 50/50 during your time in the control room down in Tulsa?
No, but we mentioned subscribing to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. That was our thing.
Oh, you know about the television code, not much like I do usually. So, maybe you would try to consider RTE and Angie Mazzetti and try to use 50/50. And you know about Pringles versus Kris Kringle. Please do not use these two.
I agree. But what about Miles Neff?
He quit on you. That's why. So go on about your business. I can't believe you was talking about dirty jobs and RTE Network 2 and all that. I'll be looking for an RTE agent myself.
The next day back at BOK Tower in Tulsa.
Mr. Tim.
Lernout Hauspie audio description by Lernout Hauspie Michael for NBC Productions Inc. NBC Productions Inc. presents the 3:30 Bloopers Season 2 Episode 2 Miles Neff vs. the World, filmed at BOK Tower in downtown Tulsa and on location at Stacks Building, New York. For Clint Boone and Miles Neff. Distributed by NBC Productions Inc.
2007, 2008, 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008. You Finding Nemo at 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008, 2007, 2008. Sphincter.